Man, it's been forever. Alrighty. What the hell? Don't minimize. Maximize. Okay, let's get this shit plugged in so I could actually see chat and all that fun stuff. Bit early for a Friday, but what can you do? Whoa, shit. Okay. Cool. Right, we were just about to do the haunted house. Let's get all this stuff all plugged in. Alright. Let's rock. Ocean House Hotel. Spookiness abound. Alright. Seems nice to me. And no one's in here. How peculiar. That don't sound good. Don't sound good, none. Yep. Look at that. Already spooky things are going on. Oh, let's not waste any time. I've played through this like 3 times now, and I still kind of get a jump at some of this shit. Alright. So welcome to the shitty gimmick of this level. Besides kind of spooking you. You got like a poltergeist in here, so you're gonna get attacked by like everything. So you see that? It's really fucking annoying. So you just gotta keep an eye out. It's basically every single physical, like this right here is a freaking just death sentence. Ooh! I can't remember. I don't even know if I have enough lockpicking. Yeah, level 8. Holy shit. Man. Just got no lockpicking skills. think that whatever font they use is just kind of weird. There you go. Oof. Yeah, it's actually pretty easy to get hurt in this one. So you might want to bring some blood packs if you're not confident in your dodging abilities. I know, I'm probably the most boring man alive right now. I've been through this mission so many times, so I'm just gonna shut up and not talk. Oof. Chopped up like firewood. Small wonder this place is shut down. Can't tell what this whole thing is referencing. You need to watch more movies. Cigars. Some jewelry. Yeah, there's a sequence of events you need to do. Unfortunately, you can't just, like, run around at your leisure. Gotta go to certain places at certain times, all that fun stuff. Before I do, is there anything in here? I'd sell my soul for a drink. There's only one way to get out. Not usually a big fan of using a dumbwaiter, but dumbwaiters are kind of cool. No, I should probably save. Hold on, let me read. Let's see. 1958. Very dedicated to the writing craft if she keeps talking and writing while she gets murdered.
Help me.
Nope. Nope. Bite. This is usually a safe place to hang out. You can try dodging and playing dodgeball in here, but you rarely get through unscathed because the physics are kind of wonky on these things. In any case, Therese said this shit was harmless. From what little I know about World of Darkness and stuff, ghosts are actually pretty damn powerful. Wraiths, or whatever the hell you want to call them. Alright, let me try something. There we go. Oof. Is there anything else in there? That door's not gonna blow open. Yeah, again, if you're like in the middle here, you're gonna get your like butt kicked. So it's good to just sort of step to the side. And now I couldn't tell if it was like you had to wait it out or if you just had to come over here, but whatever. Alright. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, some of this shit still gets me. Ow! Oh, dodge talent, cool. Can I read this? Could really use that right now. Sick. Loving all these skill books. Kind of boring, but it's just good to search around for other items because there's a lot of stuff you're gonna miss. So mother or the father could have been the Ocean House killer. I'm guessing it was the father, but it's just a guess on my part. Whoa! Holy shit. That got me. Nope, pipe. Ugh. Yeah, the problem is that this is like made in like Source or whatever. Like right around when it was first made, so it's just kind of wonky with the physics. Can't even like break this shit either, and it like really hurts for some reason, especially if you're a Toreador or one of the squishier clans. It's kind of irritating. Something in here? I might have to upgrade my, what's it called, my stamina or something soon. It's because I feel like I'm getting walloped like every 5 seconds in this game. Now if I remember correctly, in one of these rooms, in the original, like the classic version, there's a occult artifact. And what those do is they're special items, and when you hold on to them, they give you certain, you know, like permanent boosts to your stats or do some other thing for you. And I think there was one over in there in the original game. But I think in this plus version, in the patch, it got moved. I don't know why this is empty. It bums me out. It's kind of like a fake out, you know? Anyways. Do a little platforming. Third person if you need more assistance with those. And that is magical fire. As Jack mentioned earlier in the game, fire's gonna hurt like a motherfucker, so don't touch that stuff. Just stay away from it. Jump over it. I guess dodge this steam, because I think the steam's been fucking with me. If I recall correctly, steam is actually, like, capable of burning a hell of a lot more than fire can and stuff. Oh hey, here's the locket. Alright. So there's the belonging of a ghost. Not sure it's the ghost that's trying to murder us, but fire's still there. So let's just stay away from all that. And again, just kind of give it a once over, make sure you're not missing anything, because this is probably going to be the last time you're going to come here. I just remembered there being more items, but I guess not. I mean, I'm not going to complain about the dodge book. Being able to dodge more is always nice. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's not go through the broken staircase. And that should do it. That was fun. Is that plane going like really low, or is it just me? Anyways, so that is the Ocean House Hotel. It's a hell of a lot scarier playing through it the first time. I should have done like a warning or something like, oh, if you want to experience this for yourself, play the game, but, you know. I figure if anyone's watching this, it's like, you're probably not going to worry about playing it anytime soon. I guess the disclaimer I would give is like, definitely, definitely try to play this game if you get the chance. I mean, look at this. You get to eat rats, you get to do vampire things, you get to do Scooby-Doo missions. It's fun. What is not to like? Cool. So we are filled up on rat juice. Inconspicuous coming out from the sewers right next to the... I mean, hey, it's better than public transit, so... And actually, that's convenient, because we're right by the asylum. Right, I gotta talk to Nox, too. Because I killed that one Asian vampire. Okay, so the guy ghost is still there, but... Right. Mercurios... Okay. Cool. Just want to be sure. There are ways to fail some of the quests in this game. Oh, hold on. Can't turn off the music? Or whatever. Because the last time, because I upload all these broadcasts to YouTube, and I got like I got a copyright warning last time because of this stupid song right here. Driving me nuts. Hey, Nox.
Girl, do that thing yet? Oh, thank God! Oh man, yes! The thing is howling like every night. Look, still haven't heard anything from Bertram. Sorry, okay? Still let him know. Now, I have no way to repay you. Bertram said it's like a vampire, but different. You know, it's like what they have in China instead of vampires. Reciprocity's been coming to California for some reason. I don't know.
Okay. Lockpick or stealth? I think it'll give me some stealth. Definitely use that. There's still plenty of stealth things to do in this game. I'm gonna be so happy when I don't go here anymore. Alright. Is it the same? Yep. Oh, you're not your sister.
How odd. I was just having naughty thoughts about you. You made quite an impression earlier. Did you come up just to cheer lonely little me? Really? Do I often pogo stick through your thoughts wearing nothing but a smile? Be honest. Or don't. What all swayed kittens do. On hands and knees, you lap up the milk of me. And we purr, kitten, like dragonflies buzzing around frog bellies. So, Therese told me
Definitely
you
has a way with
something
words.
for her. Do you have it with you?
Yeah, I gotta give it to Therese. Who knows what she's gonna do with it?
I'm not just some silly doll, you know. All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it? She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, it's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers. Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you? Fine, you hold on to it. Since you were so willing to brave that big spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me? Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk. I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet. I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long. Oh, and there was something about the paintings. What was it? I can't remember. Oh well, have fun, duckling. I see you.
It's a nice bath. Look at that thing. Can I check on... Oh! Check her computer now. Let's see what we got. Oh, god damn it. Alright. So my hacking skill sucks. I want to be real here. I would not want this picture in my room. This looks kind of off. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm just looking for stuff. Wait a minute. Oh, shit, I had an idea for her password, but can't do it while she's here. Maybe when her sister comes back. See, that's the problem with this game. I need to, like, look into it, but I don't actually remember, like, I know in a lot of other games, like, I know in Deus Ex and everything,
Something else to eat. They cut me a check every 2 weeks. End of discussion.
Hey! Really? I guess I'm going to the blood bank then. I had enough of this place anyway.
Cool. I mean, come on, I already had full humanity. Whoa! Holy guacamole, I lost a lot of humanity right there. Ah, well, I mean, gotta finish some quests. So we gotta go to the gallery for... What's Jeanette, right? Let's stop at the blood bank first, see if we could get some stuff on the house from our pal.
Sweet girl you sent up made the other one seem like sour milk. Real bleeder, lovely thing. Least she used to be. But she'll live on in your heart, won't she? Need a bag of her?
Hey, I mean, whatever, man. Money is money. What kind of a name is Vandal? Hey, whatever. I got experience. I mean... Security. I'm gonna have to think about what I want to put my skills into. Because you get a lot of points in this game, but... I just can't remember. And I want to make sure I'm all set for the rest of the game, you know? And that's the thing, you kind of have to decide if you want to use all your points or if you want to save them up for later. See if Trip is anything else.
Thanks for coming. Alright, here's what we got today.
I expect nothing. And I'm still kind of disappointed. It's fine. Alright, art gallery. I think I saw one over... It's all very convenient that all these places are roughly, like, all in the same block. I really ought to clean that up. Who's this guy? So I think this is the, yep, Gallery Noir. I don't have a key.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you are committing a 351. That's trespassing on private property. I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises immediately, or I'm afraid I'll be forced to radio this in. Well, Missy, that's just a natural response people have to someone in my kind of position. The risk, prestige, the authority. It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. Yeah, you know, you'd be surprised how often I hear that in this line of work. If it's a uniform, you know.
There you go. So there you go. That's a good example of seduction right there. So again, if you were a male vampire and you had seduction, you wouldn't be able to do that, which is another reason why I chose female. You can also do persuasion, of course, but where's the fun in that? So I have like 4 XP. I'm wondering what I... Because of my abilities... I'm gonna hold on to it for now. So we got some 4 particular paintings. It's a donation box? Ooh. Groovy. But apparently that's absolute baloney. So let's see. So we got Cain slays Abel. Cain meets Lilith. Cain's cursed by God. Cain spurns Lilith. So as you might... Well, no, I wasn't going to use that yet. So we got to slash up the paintings. Now she says something about a certain order. And that is important here. So we know first in the story he ends up killing his brother. Do I have to use a knife? Yep. Okay. And then Cain was cursed by God because of that. And then Cain met Lilith. And then he ended up spurning her. Oh boy. So yeah, I hope you're ready for another fight. Oof. So as you can see, this guy does aggravated damage to you. Whew. Too bad I can't drink that. Alright. So there we go. Again, that's one of those guys who could really mess you up if you're not prepared. Because, guys like that who have, like, the magical attacks, they do aggravated damage, and that stuff will hurt you.
Ooh.
I'm not paying any money for you. Are you nuts? Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? The rat variety. Rat milk. That sounds kind of gross. I'll stop talking now. On a more proactive note, we'll go back to Therese. Hopefully she's back and not pissed off about what we just did, but... I mean, her sister told us to do it. So we're really kind of... It's a victimless crime. Plus, we're all new to this vampire thing. I mean, you know, you can't really blame us for just doing every side quest. How many? Ooh, I have 7. I think I'm okay on combat for now. If anything, I'd want to get some more... Maybe some more computer. But I've already got like 3 in that, so maybe like security or something? Or intelligence. What's... God, there's just so many things. My humanity's not doing too hot, but... I could also upgrade this. I mean, I don't really care about aspects, but... Celery and presence are pretty useful. Yeah, larger Victor... Ooh, I might do that, actually. Just the question is, do I want more utility or do I want more combat? Because presence is only going to be useful for combat. Whereas utility, if I take like computers or something... Ugh. It's not really a question of like, if I could get all this stuff, it's more of a question of, yeah, you know, fuck it. Because I'm still kind of... Yeah. I mean, it's a good skill to have. Okay, here we go. Non-monetization zone. It's like one song, too. Hope she's not mad.
You. What were you thinking?
Or...
The museum. That was my event. Did you think I wouldn't find out? Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture. But nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others. But how dare you! Don't lie to me. Jeanette already confessed she tricked you into doing
narc.
it. It was probably all Tongue's idea. I'll deal with them later. But that's still no excuse for you ruining my museum. Excellent. I'll take that. However, Jeanette claimed you did it for her. But let's say I believe you. After all, you've acted decently and rationally up to now. I imagine you'd still like me to call off the feud. There's only one problem. If Tongue gets word that I threatened Jeanette, which he most certainly already has, it's not likely he'll believe me. So, in order to call off the feud, you're going to have to convince Jeanette to forgive me first. I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding...
I feel like it's kind of odd trying to be like
and explained that they were set in
holier
heat
than
I asked her
thou
to
when
meet
you're
me
a
at the Surfside
creature of the
Diner
night.
to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones. For all her unwholesome diversions and irritating disruptions, I should be less tolerant of her. She is my sister, however, and I suppose I'm obligated to forgive her her trespasses. I did sire her, after all. Please, be quick about it.
Alright. Yeah, I know, I just wanted to get my sword. Okay. I'm gonna try... Damn it! Fuck. Could have swore that was one. Bumming me out. There we go. Now let's try. That wasn't really a waste, because it also improved my combat defense. Wishes. Friday night. Okay, I was almost there. Oh, she knows Jack. Birdie. Bertram, right? Bertram Tongue. Anyways, I'm gonna do what you wanted me to do. I will be right back. Just gotta... head on down. Jesus. It's noisy. Alright. Cool. Is that the diner, right?
Hey, where you going, man? I'll let you go this time, man.
The fuck was that about?
I'm terribly sorry about that. My sister was just furious about your refusal to take part in her design, so she sent those men to kill you. I'm going to make sure it never happens again. Drop by. We'll take care of this. She's crazy! Help!
Alright. So spoiler alert, these guys would have attacked you if you hung out over in the in that booth. But if you have the right persuasion skills and a little bit of magic, you can get out a-okay. Ow, my leg. Alright. So again, let's go back up here. Let's go take care of this crap once and for all. Keep in mind that we've done all this to get one quest done. Trying to blow up some warehouse, but we need to do all this crap. I guess it kind of makes sense, though. The Nosferatu and just vampire in general are really, they're kind of sneaky. Especially in this game, they're some of the stealthiest characters. More so because you have to be stealthy. The fuck? Dun dun dun!
I'm really sorry it had to end this way. I truly am. You seemed promising, but you've been tainted by the stink of my sister's schemes. And now I'm going to make sure she never double-crosses me again. Don't listen to her. She'll kill us both. Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear. Shut up, Jeanette. I warned you.
Crazy!
He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me. You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you? Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead. Don't you want to hear what happened? How she became the pillar of the community she is today? Shut up. Just shut up! Don't try and stop me. I've had to overlook her treachery, her seduction, relations with my enemies, and the consequences of it. But I won't endure her any longer. Endure me? Dear sister, you've done everything you could to smother me. You love to bury me in your closet, along with all your other skeletons. I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me, when I had our best interests at heart.
That's some like popcorn right now.
I've covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down. Blame me for every mistake.
What?
Did you expect me to let you rule my life
Vampire
until the end
powers.
of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten. She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you. I don't think that's possible. How could I ever think to trust her again? Trust me? Who could trust you after what happened with Father Dearest? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
It's all in the past.
Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese. Because I'd fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying.
Put the gun down,
walked
please.
in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face. Why? How will this time be any different? Therese doesn't like to share. Jeanette's irresponsible. She's undependable. A venture like mine requires class and distinction, which is something a pigtailed face-painting harlot does not lend very well. You do have a way with words, sister. You're right. I'm not in the same class, am I? I mean, murderers are so respectful these days. But I only do it for attention and out of love. You do it because you're vindictive and jealous, and you deserve it. More responsibility. So that she can ruin every opportunity I give her? Of course. You're the only one who can secure zoning permits and shake hands. I'd never be able to keep up.
Yeah, there's no need to kill each
She
other.
would stop treating me like a child if she would start behaving like a rational adult. Yes, there was a time. When I was a child, I didn't have many friends. I suppose Jeanette was the only one. We never did get to go out of the house much. Father wouldn't allow us. He said we'd get hurt, so we stayed inside and we imagined our own worlds. And we spent so much time there together, ruling over those places. Those were happier times, before we grew apart. I never did. No, I guess I don't. Jeanette, if I were to offer you equal control in Santa Monica, would you quit consorting with Tongue? I'll stop working against you with him. But since I've got him in my pocket already, there's no reason for me not to pay him a little visit once in a while, when he can be of use. That's not a bad plan. There's just one more thing. I want to be in charge of Santa Monica, but only publicly. I want you to continue to convince others that our relations are
So
strong.
this went pretty damn well.
We know who our enemies are. I agree. Take it. I'd hate to look at it again and think of what almost transpired. I suppose now that Jeanette and I have settled our differences, I'll call off the feud with Tongue. Bertram's hiding in an empty oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him to expect a visitor, and I'll ask him to be extra nice. Please give Santa Monica's regards to the prince, and keep your tongue tied about what happened tonight, or we'll have to kill you.
All right. Groovy. So, as you might imagine, there's a couple different ways that that could actually transpire. Oh, look at that. Look at all that experience we got. Holy guacamole. What should I use it on? Should I even use it? I got some humanity back. That's always nice. Alright. Let's just save for now. So yeah, that's just one way that whole thing could end. The thing is that the choices you make when you're doing both of those missions, whether or not you do those missions, along with how you treat both of them and your dialogue choices. I think you noticed I was using the blue ones for persuasion. Those all influence that. And I don't think you get anything too crazy. Like if one of them is the dominant personality. I think you just get more experience if you manage to do it that way. And you get humanity, which is nice. Also, in case you didn't notice, Therese, Jeanette are... Oh. This is Bertram.
Look who finally made it. Thought you'd never find me, did you, sweetheart? I've gotten good at knowing when I'm wanted. Oh, so you're who I'm waiting on. Someone must have faith in you, Cupcake. That, or they want you out of the picture. Interesting choice either way. The one and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are. News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting. Oh, you did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need? Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on. The Sabbat... Jeez, you are green. It's like this. We're all monsters, like it or not. I'm not gonna say the Sabbat are the evil vampires, because none of us are the good guys here. But the Sabbat, they glorify their monstrous nature. They refuse to hide it, and go out of their way to show it. They're also brainless and reckless. They have a life expectancy of a vampire fruit fly. As far as I can tell, the humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads. Ugh, losers. Yeah, the Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with. So if you get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of it as upholding the masquerade. Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down. Alright, I guess. Come back when you're ready to go. But don't be too long, fledgling. This isn't really something we planned around your schedule.
Alright. So now would be a good time to go make sure you have enough ammo and blood and all that fun stuff. Because unfortunately, this is... That's new. Oh, the gallery, duh. Well, I'm gonna stay the hell away from there. I want to make sure that this guy dropped that money off for me finally. He never did, this son of a bitch.
Suspected the man in the house to be involved in drug distribution and had seen many strange people go inside at all hours of the night. Our top story tonight.
Get more emails.
10 miles off the Los Angeles coast earlier
Nope.
this morning.
All right.
Was towed into the
I think we're all set.
a few hours ago.
You've got the first one.
I'm gonna turn off this TV. This is driving me nuts.
The ship moved to
Okay. So I'll just do one more check, see if see if Trip has anything new, or at the very least get some more ammo, because might need it.
Thanks for coming. Alright, here's what we got today.
Alright. I can't get mad. It's $9 for speed loader. I mean, look at all the money I have. I mean, shit. Undead Rockefeller. Alright. So that's good. We're gonna need some ammo for this mission. So yeah, you're kind of getting a taste of all the factions. Of course, there's more in the actual source material. I haven't played much of it myself, but I know for sure that the Sabbat and the like tabletop and stuff has a bunch of other clans with it. What's at the smoke shop? The fuck?
Good evening to you.
Hey, how you doing? That's a negative.
All right. Cool. All right. Yeah, let me talk to Knox. I mean, now that I met Bertram. Nah, no, let's just do it. The sooner we blow this warehouse up, the better. Can I use your computer? No, alright.
You ready to go?
Okay. So as you can see from the gun right there, this is a full combat zone, so don't be worrying about using any of your powers, but also know that most people here are going to want to shoot your brains out. So be prudent. There we go. That'll be good for now. Get our stats up. Why can't I stealth kill this guy? There we go. I don't know what the hell happened there, but... yeah, the animations are kind of wonky, but what can you do? There's a lot of goofballs around here. Doesn't look like it at first glance, but... you want to stay frosty.
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Fox is all in everyone's face and shit.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in. Some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? We get that kind of shit in here all the time. What's so different about tonight?
I don't know. Marcus is tense as a motherfucker. Maybe he heard something.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, but keep your fucking eyes open. Someone better tell those clowns in the freight house to quit playing cards before Marcus comes out and starts peeling fucking caps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Sick. Anything in here? Ooh, gun stuff?
Shit, relax, Holmes. I'm in.
Yo, Marcus, you're getting all crazy on me from that, right? What the fuck? Something's going down tonight. You know something. You know.
I know you best keep your voice down, Holmes. Marcus don't play that shit.
What? I'm just asking questions.
That's the shit he don't play.
Look, you just shut it.
He's inside, watching the steps. Guess Marcus kind of scared.
Shit, I guess Junior's smarter than he looks.
Should probably save. Again, you don't have to do a stealthy approach here, but it definitely doesn't hurt. Is there anything else? Whoa. No one.
What was that? Who's there? Hey!
And again, never feel bad about draining people dry because it's a great way to kill them. You get all your blood back, everybody wins. This is why I'm thinking I just want to do melee, but you get much better guns later too, so it's kind of a tough choice. And as per usual, always keep an eye out for alternate routes and the like, because you never know. You might find something that might be a hell of a lot easier. Yeah. I mean, again, once you get like a shotgun or something, it's a hell of a lot better than a 38 pistol. Cool. Save. I know I'm doing that a lot, but this game doesn't... Well, I guess it does autosave, but it never autosaves when I want it to.
Hey, where you going, man?
Damn it. There you go. Whoa. Oh, he's got a shotgun. And guess who found a shotgun? Things are going to be a lot more fun now. So you can plant the bomb now, but you might want to go check around first, make sure there's nothing else. I'm pretty sure there's... something. The other thing is that once the bomb is set, you're going to need to run, so it's best to make sure you've got all your ducks in a row, so to speak. So anyways, when you think you're ready, save and plant that bomb. Just like Counter-Strike. So then you have about this much time to get the hell out. And you don't want to be wasting any time because Take some ammo if you want. Don't hang around too long. You're just gonna go back to where you first showed up.
Hey, stop, man!
Sorry, bro, but I need blood. It's another reason why it's good to have a little bit of unarmed. Because you're just gonna keep failing. Whoa! Didn't even see you. There you go. Gotta love celery. For some reason, these, like, will remain locked. Until you kill those guys, so... There you go. Here we go. It's a werewolf.
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume?
I gotta say number 4.
Not experienced much in the creatures of the night, are you? For future reference, you might keep in mind that werewolves aren't in the habit of introducing themselves. I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se.
This guy talks like basically all the vampire cosplayers, I imagine.
For different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you. Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
Saw a ghost.
A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind.
This guy's a dick.
Are willing to give up their secrets. Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred. Hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles. She's undoubtedly Malkavian. Or should I say, they are undoubtedly Malkavian.
Yeah, not
Most
bad.
of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air. Like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it.
Yeah, whatever.
Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one. And be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
This guy's like one of those people who hangs around. Oh, pfft. One of those people that hangs around on like college campuses with like the sign that says like "debate me." Oh, hey.
Nice work, Cupcake. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight. Beckett. Well, I know of him. Why? No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
I have some serious questions, man.
What do you need?
Met Knox.
I know you did. Sharp kid. Can track like a bloodhound. I watched him work for a while before I approached him. I had no idea how eager he would be to help. I knew you would. I had him watching you-know-who for me. It was inevitable you'd pass through her joint. I told him to keep an eye out for you, gave him lines to feed you, the whole bit. No, you helped me remove a spy without revealing myself or getting my hands dirty. Pretty good actor, that Knox, huh? Don't take it hard, Cupcake. I won't be the last elder to milk you for a favor. Sure. What am I gonna say? He's the boss now. He's LaCroix's iron fist. No one knows the sheriff, really, except LaCroix. No one even knows the guy's name. There's lots of rumors about him, though. I heard LaCroix picked him up in Africa over 100 years ago. Obviously, they work well together. Sure.
Who's Nines?
From what I hear, he's a likable sort, and that's a problem. Nines Rodriguez is the kind of guy you want on your side, and more kindred go anarch every day because of him.
Yeah. Well, it was fun. I'm fucking saving because you do not look like a nice person. Yeah. Great. Oh, I gotta talk to LaCroix. Okay. So we're gonna head downtown. That guy finally get out of here? Alright. No use staying around. Time to take a taxi.
Where to?
Okay, downtown. Fucking died. Thanks for watching.
Let's drain it. Let's stake it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it? Ah, lick.
Rude.
Let's pull out its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth. Camera the fuck.
Ow!
Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet. Son of a bitch!
Is this
Leave.
Oh, it's Nines.
There's 3 of us, Rodriguez.
Yeah. 3 of us.
What are you gonna do? Shoot us? This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with the Sabathia
Man,
lives.
some good acting on this model's part.
Trouble sure seems to like you. Good effort.
Whoa, this is a cool guy.
Execution needs a little work. You look like shit. Name's Nines.
Yeah, thanks for your help.
Should have been more careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs. Kid, I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story. This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
Okay, so we meet the leader of the Anarchs, Nines Rodriguez. Here we are in beautiful downtown LA. Funnily enough, it almost looks cleaner in this version. Anyways, LaCroix's Tower is right over here. I know you.
Snack cake? What are you doing here? I mean, I gotta admit, I'm a little flattered if you're stalking me, but anyhow, you see where your little security muffins ended up? Night shift lobby sergeant, huh? Hey, stick with me, because I'm going straight to the top, baby. I'd love to buzz you up, but according to Building Security Protocol 916, I'm gonna have to verify you're supposed to be here before I can open the elevator. I hate to be a Louis Law, but I'm new here, and you don't get a second chance like this every day. Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation, or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company? Okay then, Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up. Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. You need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering. Yeah, I get that all the time. The name goes back to my football days. Oh, actually, my fantasy football days at the station. Stationarium. That was this office supply outlet mall I used to watch. Hey, you kids! No skating in the parking lot! That was me.
I can't be mad at Chunk. Alright. LaCroix. Let's see, where is he? Oh, Penthouse Suite, of course. Ritzy. How's it hanging?
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
Yes it is.
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
So, Mercurio did ask nicely not to give him up.
That is the answer I'd like to hear. You've done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me? Excellent. Were you by chance in the military at all? I was an officer myself, actually. In Napoleon's ranks. There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
No.
The Dane was found out at sea. The reports say it was without crew, but they have yet to report a fate of said crew.
It's like the Obra Dinn all over again.
We speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Onkaran sarcophagus. Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus. You have 3 objectives. 1. I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Danes' arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence. So, be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences. Is this understood?
Good.
Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about. What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say? I see. Then, you should go humor the by-the-numbers rhetoric he's so desperately aching to spew. Oh, please, before the chance of fascist oppressor from that dive of theirs clog the air and choke the local cunt. Give the Anarch community my regards.
All right. So we'll have more time to fool around in downtown later on. Right now, let's go find out where this last round bar is. Go see what the locals have to say about this. Jesus. Oh yeah, they mentioned a tooltip earlier, but if you go to a bus stop, they usually have a map. So let's see, the last round is... Where are we? So we gotta go back and go to the night. Whoa! Holy shit. Yep, that's the LA I know. Man, there's like a rumble going on. This is West Side Story. By the way, you want to figure out this thing? Dark blood or curse a light is first, such power I sense in one so young. Come find me where burns the mystical sun. There's a mystical sun right there. Hop on in.
Greetings, neonate. Might I assume you received my invitation? I have been looking forward to meeting you for quite some time. Strauss. Maximilian Strauss. I am the regent of this chantry. Welcome. A chantry is a local gathering place for those of the Tremere clan. I live here, as do apprentices from time to time. A regent is the leader of a chantry, as well as a teacher to young Tremere.
So Tremere, just for some backstory, they're basically wizards that turned themselves into vampires a long time ago. They kind of get a bad rep from the rest of the vampire clans. But they also have the ability to use blood magic, so they're pretty cool.
I'm sorry, neonate. The secrets of the Tremere clan are hidden from all but those who share our blood. you would do best not to look into them any further. Let me give you some advice, young one. Your survival in kindred society will often depend on your ability to find out yourself what is going on around you. Remember that well. As for what is going on here in downtown, the word on everyone's lips, kindred or kind, seems to be epidemic. It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population. Considering our particular appetites, the local kindred are more than concerned about these developments. Yes, indeed. My opinion is that the local animals are responsible for these outbreaks. Their precipitous indulgence of certain passions often leads to such things. Ergo, their need for the watchful eye of the Camarilla. An interesting proposition. If you succeed in finding the cause of this epidemic and putting an end to it, I will compensate you appropriately for your efforts. Very well. Again, I recommend speaking with the Anarchs. You can find most of them at the local watering hole, reveling in the vices of their former lives. I believe the place is called The Last Round. What is it you... The Camarilla. It is merely a kindred sect that exists to protect its members from the outside world. There are specific codes of behavior that we abide by in order to ensure the continuance of our species. It is nothing more and nothing less. Surely. What else would you like to know? No. There are many independent clans who are not aligned with the Camarilla, and the Sabbat is another sect of various vampire clans whose beliefs are very different than our own. Unsavory sorts, to say the least. I understand you have already run afoul of them. Ah, yes, the infamous Mr. Rodriguez. I understand you owe him your life twice now. Had he not intervened, the prince would have surely had that hound of his separate your head from your shoulders. In any case, it's a shame that Rodriguez cannot see the wisdom of the Camarilla. He would make a powerful ally. As it is, he is a significant thorn in LaCroix's side, which serves my purposes just the same. LaCroix is a prince, neonate, and a Ventru on top of that. Even if he weren't as young and indiscriminate as he's already proven himself to be, But I say too much. Let us just say that he and I have differing ideas on the use of power. Well, without saying too much, I think that Sebastian LaCroix lacks the usual discretion necessary to be prince. I see in him a lust for power that overshadows his responsibility to the Camarilla. No, young one. I aspire not to such lowly heights. My only interests are those of my clan and the Camarilla. You will do well in this new life, young one. That I can see already. Of course.
Yeah. So we get another quest and a little bit of information. Apparently, some of the other Camarilla people aren't too big on Nines Rodriguez. Or, not really him, but Prince LaCroix. Oh, god damn it. That's what I don't like about magic. Damn it. Whew. You get lost in here. So apparently there's some epidemic going around. Downtown especially. I'm guessing that's why those hazmat people were here. I keep talking about crab nipples. Okay, where's this damn bar? Here we are. Hey, it's Jack.
Well, well, looky who made it back in one piece. How's Santa Monica, kiddo? I can't imagine you did. I'll be too busy getting pushed around by every vampire with the weakest seniority over you, am I right? That's usually the way the story goes. Same old bullshit politics from when you were alive, huh? Don't it make you just want to rip somebody's spine out? What? You saying that's just me? Politics. The stuff that makes the rich get richer, keeps the powerful in power. Look at why you're out in Santa Monica in the first place. Because Prince LaCroix said so. Kid, I never answered to no man in life. Now I sure as shit ain't taking orders from a vampire with a suit and a funny name. And when I die again, the devil's gonna have to cut me a deal if he wants my ass. Besides, I never trust anybody with an X in their name. Because he never thought you'd make it back. If Nines didn't stand up for you in the courtroom, you would have been toast right there, man. Everybody knows that. It's bullshit Canrilla law. You gotta get it approved before you sire anyone. Vampire population control, fascist crap. LaCroix wanted to look like the strong leader upholding the law. Public relations, man. Calculated risk. Ventura born in the boardroom. When Nines called him out, LaCroix realized it was time to show a carefully measured dose of Camarilla compassion. Yeah, man, it's called kicking ass and crushing the skulls of any asshole who steps on my toes. That seems to work. People dig it. LaCroix is the boss of the Camarilla in L.A. That's it. LaCroix is the boss. That's rich. The facts are like this. The Camarilla need us to buy into their bullshit for any of their laws to mean dick. Now, telling free-living vampires they need to be ruled is a hard sell. So, the Camarilla baked up a play nicey plan. Show everyone how great they are, so we'll all just jump on board. The free living dead, kiddo. A lot of people like to use the label anarchs. Whatever the hell that means. Anarchs. That's got a nice kick to it, though, huh? Yeah. That's us, so I'm told. What you want to know? Yeah, I could tell you about the history of the movement, about our struggle. What's any of that shit mean, anyway? Do we want to sit through history class here? I'm no scholar, kid, but I've been around. Seen more and done more than most vampires ever will. I don't know that our situation is going to be easy, but something's going to decide on worth fighting for. Fight harder than the other son of a bitch. Every time I yank a jawbone from a skull and ram it in an eye socket, I know I'm building a better future. You bet, kid. Me? I never had much patience for negotiations. Everyone can live or burn. It's up to them. Bruja. Most everyone here has Bruja blood. Moving right along. What's on your mind? What about them? What do I think of humans? I don't, really. When you were alive, did you think about cows? You know, if one got killed, I bet you didn't cry, but, you know, you're not out there slaughtering them for sport either. Ah, man, we got our own problems. Let the kin sink or swim. So I heard you and Nines had a run-in with the Sabat, huh? And you let them go. Nines must be getting soft. How could you pass up that kind of fun? Someone must have put a word out. Now, here's an interesting little scenario. I'm just gonna run this not saying he's working with the Sabbat. I know he ain't. But he sure as hell could have put the word out there on the street where the Sabbat would pick up on it. Just chew on that. It's how the Camarilla works, kiddo. Trust me. I've been dealing with these slimy shits for a few centuries now. Why? Planning on visiting? Oh, really? The sarcophagus. Did LaCroix tell you about the Ankaran sarcophagus? Yeah, well, maybe I should fill you in on the details. That sarcophagus is bad news. Kindred around the globe have been going batshit since it was discovered. The word is there's an ancient sleeping there. One of the fathers of the vampires that, if you trace your lineage way back, there's a chance it'd end up with him at the root. Ancients don't just nap. They sleep whole ages away. And when they wake up, they're hungry. It's more than that, you know. Most kindred think it's one of the signs of the end, the apocalypse. Every religion has their own version. Kindred call it Gehenna, and the way they tell it, it starts when the ancients rise to devour their children. No one knows for sure, really. That's just a word that's been handed down through the ages. The Camarilla denies these ancients exist. Well, kiddo, I guess you're gonna be the one to find out. Hey, good luck. Try not to wake Grandpa Munster and kill the world, huh? Sure thing. What's on your mind?
Alright. So that's a bit of an info dump. California was mostly an anarch place before, and then just recently they started doing all this.
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town, poster child for Camarilla benevolence. What does the prince have his little bitch doing today?
Chill.
Nines is expected. Have some manners and don't wear out your weapon. Skip it. Act up again, and I'll be the one showing your actions to the door. What's up? You gotta understand, Kendrick. You're carrying a 6,000-year curse in your blood. No matter how powerful it makes you feel. That blood is a tangle of chains that's gonna leave you bound in servitude the rest of your existence. Your elders command the blood. They control the blood, and the blood listens. You'll never even hear their call, but the blood will, and it'll make you obey. That shit stretches all the way back to Cain, man. Nothing you can do. Some ancient sleeping in a tomb half a world away has a bad dream, and you gon' feel that shit, like it or not. Cain, man, father of all vampires. Killed his brother Abel and was cursed by God to walk eternity feeding on the blood of his children. Some heavy shit, sister. Keep your voice down. Is Cain real? I don't know. Not sure I want to know. The point is, with this curse pulling your strings, you really want to sign away your right to fight by joining the Camarilla? I don't need to bare my fangs to feel good about myself. Masquerade is a fruity Camarilla label. Other than that, I ain't got no problem with it. Live and let live. We got enough to worry about. You know, speaking of the Masquerade, I just thought of something you might be able to help us out with.
Oh.
There's this girl who's been making a lot of noise lately. It's a real pain in the ass. She's a ghoul of this one Toreador queen who disappeared. Her name's Pat. She hangs out in the clubs downtown. She used to show up around here and act like she was everybody's best friend. It was all fun and games until that vampire sugar daddy started calling. Now she can't get her blood fixed and shit ain't so fun. Man, she's been told he was dead. She don't listen. Just ask again louder. Just don't make a scene and get us all some real heat. Vampire hunters, man. You start doing stupid shit and breaking the masquerade and you'll see what I'm talking about. Trust me, hunters are the kind of trouble you don't want. She's crossed the line. Only only time that mouth ain't black is when it's sucking vampire blood. She's gotta disappear. Do this, and we'll keep it our little secret here. Alright, have fun. I'd love to do this one myself, but I know it's silent. Just let me know when it's done.
Alright. I don't even know which one's the men's and women's. Ooh. Alright. What's up, nines?
You showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me. You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans. And looking for a little power, then those kinders sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. And it works out to this. Only a few people at the top have any real power. Them's fighting words, newbie. But you're young and stupid, so I won't make an example out of you. See, the Camarilla claims all of us are members, even if we don't want to be, which is, of course, the biggest little horseshit a man ever heard. I learned the way of this world during the Depression. A bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. Same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state. The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us. LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn. I got their meeting right here.
Whoa, put it away.
The hell with you, then. You go on back to your tower. Say what you want about me, but not one of us in this bar is a no-good, two-faced, backstabbing, would-be tyrant like that son of a bitch LaCroix. He and his Camarilla are on borrowed time. You tell him Nines Rodriguez said so. Thought I told you to get back to your tower. Run along. I think LaCroix's shoes need polished.
Oof.
Sabat chased you in here, Cammy? Oh, you want to know what my problem is? Alright, I'll tell you what my problem is. You ready? You are my goddamn problem. Anyone who would lay it down for some cape in an ivory tower deserves what they get. Cape, Cammy. Camarilla elders? The ones that have been around so long they think candlelight's a keen invention? You're doing their dirty work and you don't even know it. You want an alternative? Being me. That's a step in the right direction. I'm Damsel, dead mother of these mothers, and one pissed bitch since LaCroix lived it. That goddamn blood witch told you what? He thinks we're responsible for that plague bear? If I hadn't promised Nines I'd keep my nose clean, I'd go over right now and rip him a new wizard shoe. Magic missile casting motherfucker! A plague bear's a pony. It doesn't care who they feed them. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. And that gets sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak. Seen Old Yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearers gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out. One of our boys' ghouls, Name's Paul. Lives nearby in Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time he was here. Said he didn't get bit, but maybe you can get more info out of him. Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pop. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
Thought I told you to get back to your tower.
Alright, alright.
Think the cool shoes need Paul.
Sheesh.
What's up? Sure thing, kiddo. That's us. As much as anyone is. Nines is a stand-up guy. Takes the politics a little too seriously. Came up during the Great Depression, so brain wired for that shit. Me? I never had... Yeah, I'm not sure the story on most of them. Nines crew. Bruja.
So in case that wasn't obvious. Bruja are kind of like the rough and tumble clan. They're pretty good in melee attacks and a lot of the fighting, intimidation, that sort of thing. So I have a couple side quests here, but I'm gonna leave them for now. Just because we're gonna come back and do some of them later. I want to get this Elizabeth Dane thing figured out. A bit more stealth. Seems weird, but stealth is honestly a really good investment in this game. Alright.
Need a ride?
Yeah. So we're gonna head back to Santa Monica. Go check out this ship. And I think that'll be it for today, because this has been going on for about 2 hours.
Close the hops, bro.
Shut up. So the thing about this mission is that it's important that you do this right. Because you can get a reward if you do it completely stealthy, which is partially one of the reasons why I keep like putting a lot of stealth in. I mean, it's fine, you just gotta make sure you don't like kill anyone and don't aggro anyone. So, we'll see how that goes.
Evening.
The fuck? Oh, I have to report to the prince. In case you haven't noticed, it's just a way to kind of get to know the factions.
Yeah, you go right on up and see Mr. LaCroix. Ah, let's see what we got on good old camera 3. Oh, well, hello there. I've been thinking about you. Oh, yeah. I want to lick you all. Then make my way down to your center and... Get your hands off my Bavarian cream.
Alright.
Give the Anarch community my regards. Nothing I haven't crassly delivered untold times within Elysium. You have to understand, most of the Anarchs know no better option, or have been bullied into their cause by the Unrulia ones. You can't fault all for the boorishness of a few. Now that that's out of the way, I trust you're prepared to leave for the day. Good. I'm counting on an encore exposition of the talent you showed earlier. Go. And remember, under no circumstances are you to open the Ankaran sarcophagus. We'll talk later. Good. There's a boat waiting for you on the beach in Santa Monica. One more thing. You've been careless lately about maintaining the masquerade. See that you don't attract any more attention.
He's right. Even if he is kind of a jerk-ass bureaucrat, repairing your masquerade violations is kind of difficult in this game. There's certain quests and stuff you could do, but those are limited. And once you get, like, down a bit in the masquerade, you're going to notice some differences. Specifically, they were talking about vampire hunters before. You're going to start finding more of those people. And that gets kind of annoying. So, yeah.
It's a nice night out, huh?
So don't break the masquerade if you can help it. Again, I'm really pissed off because they did that, what's it called? I did that werewolf blood quest, and then right after I did that other masquerade violation. Usually you could do that, and then you just get it all repaired, but, you know, not much you could do. In any case, that's not our concern right now. We have a boat to infiltrate. Hey, it's Mercutio.
Hey, what can I say? You preserved my ass. I truly appreciate you not saying anything, and I want you to know I take care of those who do me favors. So from now on, you need equipment, info, you come see me at my apartment. Don't hesitate.
I tell you, that blood you guys got's an amazing thing. Helped close up a few wounds. This back alley patch fixed up the rest. I needed that bleeding. Good reminder not to overestimate my ability. Last time it's gonna happen. Concerning? Specifically?
Ooh, flamethrower.
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of requests for those. I blame the movies. Everybody thinks they're a riot till they set their friends on fire. They're not very easy to get hold of. I got a Vegas connection for those. Last time I was out there, I had to shoot my way to the state line.
Okay.
Anything I can do for you tonight? Anything I can... Concerning? Specific? What you want is a Spaz 15. I got a connection for those, but I haven't seen him in a... Concerning? Specific?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah. I think if I had to choose, I would choose a flamethrower over a shotgun, but... Anyways, you guys are still here for some reason. So again, yeah, just jump on the boat and go to the next mission. Okay. So again, stealth mission. Don't be going crazy. It's okay to save right here. This guy I think you could talk to. We'll find out.
Oh, for Christ's sakes. Tell Jacobson if he plans on making editor-in-chief, he's got to start working with me. I can't keep getting him these scoops if he's going to send high school journalists who don't know enough to wear something that would blend in. Jeez. What kind of Woodstein don't think to at least show dressed up like an investigator, a Coast Guard guy, something? Didn't you ever see Fletch? Were they just handing out those diplomas nowadays? Alright, look.
I got you a copy of the initial report, and I can get you into the cabin, but you gotta make yourself real scarce after that. Anybody catches you, I don't know you. And no goddamn flash photography brainchild. Hold up a sec. Hines to Marsh. Hines to Marsh. Marsh, they need you up in the bridge. Over. There. The security room will be clear. Head down the stairs behind you and stay low. When you get down there, wait for me to call off the guy guarding gangway A. As soon as he leaves, get your ass moving, and don't let him see you. I'll give you a couple of minutes, but don't dilly-dally. In and out, okay? Don't forget to stay out of sight. If anyone sees you, you're on your own. Take the stairs up to the security room. There'll be a computer in there. The password is Lighthouse. Lighthouse. All one word. You getting all this? Now get a move on. And don't forget to tell Jacobson I get double my usual fee for this one.
All right. So there you go.
Hines to Jacobson, Anderson. Hines to Anderson. Come in, Anderson. Come check this out. I just saw a Baleen whale. Yeah?
It's the guy leaking the story. Shit. Security. Oh, I could probably do blood buff. Yep. Cool. So we get the ship manifest. Now we gotta go and find this, security room they were talking about. Here we go. Damn it. Okay. Let's go. And that's it. So there's a lot of different ways to do this mission. Again, if you're Nosferatu, you can't really talk to that police guy who wants to leak the story. So don't try. I'm going to save just to make sure. Good thing is when you're a Malkavian or Nosferatu, you have an ability to go invisible. That kind of helps. As to the security camera stuff, though, I didn't even know you could do that, which is kind of cool. I always used to think you had to just go over and look at the sarcophagus yourself. The boat is fucked up. Anyways, that was a hell of a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I always did it the hard way. So hopefully if you do that... We'll go back to the prince right now, we'll talk to him, and then we'll see if my efforts paid off. Just remember, though, when that happens, you gotta move fast. Because he'll only be able to distract that one cop for a little while. And that room with the computer in it, that's where one of the cops just hangs out. So you just want to get in and out. Anyways, that was a really easy version of the mission. Head downtown one more time. Hopefully don't get clubbed by Sabat this time.
Freeze, motherfucker!
Whoa! Jesus Christ. I know you.
I know this might seem creepy and all, but please don't blow me off, okay? Someone told me I could find you here. I mean, I've been looking all over for you since that night. Because I just wanted to... I'm in your debt. I want to help you. I owe you my life, and I feel like I need to repay you. I almost forgot. I'm Heather. Heather Poe. I'm not weirding you out or anything, am I? Only because of you. What you did for me. Here, I got you this. I thought you might be able to use it. I can be useful to you. I'd do anything. Just tell me you'll let me help you. Let me stay with you. Make me feel this way.
Yeah, alright.
Really? I promise you won't regret it. Promise. I'll get you money, I'll get you things, everything. I want to be important to you. I know where you live. I checked there first. I'll wait for you at your place. And when you do come back, I'll take care of whatever you want. I'd do anything for you.
It's like a setup for a harem anime or something. Alright, so we already know enough about ghouls to know this is probably a terrible mistake. But hey, you know, I can't be doing...
Troy told me to keep an eye out for you, Coffee Cake. Said to send you right up. You know, I got a break in an hour, and a fresh box of Krusty Kremes in the back. How about on your way out, you know, I'm keeping the undesirables out and the innocent safe and secure. I'm the thin blue line that separates the crazies from the hard-working decent folks. Yep, as long as I'm around, Mr. LaCroix's got nothing to worry about.
How could I say no to that offer? Anyways, I mean, I could see the... Whoa, what the fuck? Cutscene.
I said all I need to for now.
Look at these guys. Oh, I recognize Strauss. How's it going, Sebastian?
I don't have time for a monologue. Give me the bullet points of what you saw. And the Ankaran sarcophagus. What did you see? Opened. Let's not jump to conclusions. Give me the manifest in your notes. I'll sort this mess later. You might have noticed when you came in the parade of malingering mollycoddles filing out. Those were the Primogen, this city's clan elders. A worrisome bunch devoted first and foremost to the security of their own skin. Which is why they were here. It seems Alistair Grout, a Malkavian Primogen, has either forgotten how to answer his phone, or is missing. The Sabbat's appearance has put the Primogen on edge. Grout's mansion is in the Hollywood Hills. I need you to pry Grout out of whatever crack he's crawled into, and have him contact us. Yes, for the moment. You know, your demeanor thus far bears similar characteristics to those that rise to the top of this organization. Stay that course. Yes, about Grout. As I said, Grout is the Malkavian Primogen. His behavior and home are eccentric, to say the least. He's developed a paranoid bent lately, so you may have to check under every bed in the place for him. When we hear from Grout, you may come back. Until then. And to show my appreciation for your dedicated service to me, I have secured you a haven nearby, in the Skyline apartment building. I hope it's to your liking.
There you go. So being nice to him, doing everything that he wants, will get you this apartment. Which, I mean, you know, it's not essential. Like, especially if you're Nosferatu, if you're a Tremere, you can get other havens and stuff that are a little closer. But this is nice too. And I'll show you why. Because I believe there's something waiting there. Let's see, where is it? It was at the Skyline Apartments, number 2. It's right there. Gotta take a left and up. Okay. And then before we do the Alistair Grout thing, we're gonna do some side quests down here. Ooh, 7. You know, I need more stamina. I don't like getting, like, just punched into dust. He runs like a buffoon. Alright, so don't even worry about the last round for now. Oh, you know what? I think I went the wrong way. Yep. Damn it. Okay, so don't actually do what I just did. In fact, don't even listen to me. Just play this on your own. Make your own decisions. That was weird. Okay, let's not go in the shady back alley. Just want to go to the damn... This way, right? Nope, it's parking. I'll get it right eventually. I think after playing through this 3 times I would have figured this out by now, but not the case. There's a metal-looking church right there. Oh, it's a club. We'll go there later. Here we go. Skyline Apartments. So we are number 4. Still nothing. That's no good. Ooh. It's pretty swanky. Got some more shotgun shells. That always makes me happy. Some nice fish. Scary ass paintings. Blood. So anyways, the reason why I was talking about how awesome this place is that you get these things. So So this is one of those occult artifacts I was talking about earlier. Let's see, how's my, what is it, investigation? Let's go ahead, research, right. Let's see if I can research it just by doing blood buff. Damn. Just need a little bit more experience. Oh, you're here.
I'm so glad you're back. I've been waiting here just like you asked. Your place is, nice. Is there something I can do for you? Anything. Just ask. Oh. Are you married? Is that why you don't want me around? What? You're joking, right? That's like slang for something like catcher or some fetish term, right? Not like a blah, blah, vampire, right? No, there's no such thing. This isn't funny anymore. You will. I do love you so much, whatever you are. I don't care. I just want to be with you. What can I do to show... Me? I'm not so special, you know? I go to college. I'm majoring in fashion design. I think I'm pretty creative. I just started school a year late because my parents died. Car crash. I didn't really have anyone special in my life until you came along. Please, take me inside of you.
Okay. So, Heather has her uses, as you can see. So don't actually kill her. But, yeah, I mean, if you ever need blood or anything, you guys get a sick new computer for... The White King moves to protect his pawn. Stop by my apartment. Anyways. I'm gonna change my aspect ratio on this computer. It's like stretched to hell and back. So we have a couple of these vents and stuff. You could actually use those to get into other parts of this apartment complex. We'll use that a little bit later. So Heather could also grab you stuff, like she could get money and blood things and things. It's actually kind of useful. I mean, if you're a real vampire, having someone to do errands while you go to sleep and all that during the day. Anyways, so moved up a little bit in the world, got a new apartment, did a couple quests. When we come back next time, we're gonna do a little bit more tromping around in downtown LA before we track down this Malkavian Primogen. Till then, thanks for watching as always, and have a swell rest of your weekend.